The reincarnation genre just stopped playing safe. These 10 anime twist fate, memory, and power itself in ways you will not predict at all. Kicking off our list at number 10, a returner's magic should be special. Desire Herman is one of 6 survivors after humanity's last stand inside the Shadow Labyrinth. When their final victory triggers catastrophic mana destruction, he awakens 13 years earlier. Now, enrolled at Hebrion Academy, he retains full knowledge of the future and the disaster ahead. His mission becomes rebuilding his party to prevent extinction. This anime hits hard because it blends tactical magic systems with emotional weight. Desire is not overpowered in strength, but in foresight, which makes every decision feel calculated. The academy setting creates tension, and the team dynamics carry real stakes. It is smart, structured, and surprisingly intense from start to finish. Moving down the rankings to number 9, The Great Cleric. A salaryman dies and is reincarnated into a fantasy world where survival depends on grinding stats and healing magic. Luciel chooses the cleric path, focusing on endurance training inside brutal healer guild systems. Instead of becoming a frontline hero, he slowly builds a reputation as an unbreakable support healer. What makes this stand out is its disciplined progression system. It avoids flashy, overpowered shortcuts and instead focuses on persistence and training arcs. The pacing feels like a classic RPG grind, but with a grounded personality driving it. It is calm, methodical, and oddly satisfying to watch unfold. Breaking into our top 8 at number 8, Compass 2.0, Sentu Setsuri Kaiseki System. In a digital battle arena powered by AI-driven analysis systems, fighters are ranked and optimized through data-driven combat simulations. Heroes are paired with users who control them in strategic online battles where performance determines status. The system evolves constantly, reshaping how battles are fought and who dominates the rankings. This series is more about structure and concept than emotional storytelling. The appeal lies in its futuristic combat analytics and stylized battles. It feels like watching a competitive esports system merged with fantasy avatars. It is experimental, visually distinct, and built for viewers who enjoy systems over characters. Sliding into number 7, Yusha Party ni Kawaii Koga Itanode, Kokuhaku Shitamita. A former hero party member returns to a quiet life after defeating a demon threat, only to realize he has developed feelings for a cute girl within the group. He gathers courage to confess, but social dynamics, misunderstandings, and emotional hesitation complicate what should be a simple romantic decision. This anime flips the usual high-stakes formula into something softer and more human. Instead of world-ending battles, it focuses on emotional timing and awkward sincerity. The charm comes from its restraint and humor. It is light, character-driven, and surprisingly relatable for a fantasy setting. Approaching number 6, Yujo Senki 2. Tanya Degrachav continues her brutal rise through a war-torn magical world where military strategy and divine interference collide. Reborn as a child soldier with a rationalist mindset, she fights to survive in an escalating global conflict shaped by magic-infused warfare and political instability. This sequel doubles down on its grim military identity. Tanya's cold logic against divine opposition creates constant tension. The animation emphasizes chaos and scale, especially in aerial combat sequences. It is intense, philosophical, and uncomfortably strategic in how it treats war as pure efficiency. Entering the top 5 at number 5, Kizoku Tensei, Megumareta Umare Karasaikyo no Chikara wo Eru. A reincarnated noble is born into privilege, seemingly blessed with overwhelming potential from childhood. As he grows, he begins mastering abilities far beyond normal limits, while navigating aristocratic politics, rival families, and expectations tied to his status as a prodigy. What makes this interesting is the contrast between luxury and pressure. Instead of struggling for power, the protagonist struggles with control and identity. It leans heavily into domination fantasy, but still keeps enough narrative tension through political intrigue. It is fast, flashy, and power-focused. Breaking into number 4, Reincarnation no Carbon. In a world where reincarnated individuals awaken with abilities tied to their past lives, society becomes divided by talent and inherited potential. The protagonist finds themselves caught in a system where past identities determine present strength, forcing them to uncover hidden truths behind reincarnation itself. This series thrives on mystery and layered world building. It questions how much of identity is carried across lives and how power is measured when memories are fragmented. The tone is darker and more investigative than typical isekai. It is dense, psychological, and built around gradual revelations. Approaching the final stretch at number 3, Rakudai Kenja no Gakuin Muso, Nidome no Tensei, Jochushi Bukenroku. A legendary mage is reincarnated again after failing to reach his full potential in a previous life. Armed with knowledge from multiple lifetimes, he enrolls in an academy where he rapidly surpasses modern magic standards while uncovering hidden secrets tied to his past existence. This entry leans fully into power fantasy execution. What stands out is the layered reincarnation angle combined with academy progression. It is unapologetically about dominance and mastery. The appeal comes from watching a character break systems that were never designed to contain him, almost at the peak at number 2, Dark Moon, the Blood Altar. A world divided between human society and hidden supernatural forces becomes unstable when ancient blood-based powers resurface. The protagonist is pulled into a conflict involving secret organizations, cursed lineage, and awakening abilities tied to forbidden rituals. This title thrives on mystery, aesthetics, and supernatural tension. It mixes dark fantasy tones with modern storytelling structure. The emotional pull comes from identity conflict and hidden origins. It is atmospheric, intense, and built for viewers who enjoy slow-burning reveals. And finally, reigning supreme at number 1, Deadmount Deathplay. A legendary necromancer from a fantasy world is killed in battle but reincarnates into modern-day Tokyo inside the body of a murdered teenager. Seeking a peaceful life, he instead becomes entangled with gangs, assassins, and supernatural forces hidden within the city. This is easily the most unique entry on the list. The world reversal alone makes it stand out, but the execution is even stronger. It balances urban crime with fantasy logic in a way that feels fresh. The pacing, mystery structure, and dual-world tension make it unforgettable. Reincarnation stories are no longer simple power fantasies. They are systems, wars, identities, and consequences across lifetimes. If any of these stood out, drop your pick and the one anime that completely changed your expectations.